All right. Well, let's see. It's Monday, and we do a mindfulness theme. A quick reminder what we're doing here. It's going to take a few minutes out of our busy day to flex some positivity networks in our brain. And the one that's up for me is yesterday. I spent a good chunk of the day just doing nothing, which involved like laying in bed and snoozing, and I just was really tired. I think it's just been kind of moving a little too much and working a lot. And so the quote that came up for me that was bouncing around my brain was this reminder. This is David Whyte. He said, "The antidote to exhaustion is not rest, it's wholeheartedness." And I kept thinking to myself, how true and relevant that was. I mean, obviously, rest is part of it, but I think the wholeheartedness piece, and this is where mindfulness fits in, had more to do with noticing the parts of me that were somehow critical or even berating and saying, "Oh, snap out of it. This is your day off. Go do something. You should be out there doing this, that, or the other thing," rather than just really dropping into a place of wholeheartedness and just acknowledging, no, this is what's up for you right now. And what would it take to really meet that part of you with a sense of kindness and patience? And so I was thinking, like, what exactly is this wholeheartedness thing? So one part is authenticity. All right. So being able to really drop into, yeah, this is what's up right now. This has nothing to do with what you think you should be, or feigning some kind of different state of being to others. It's really about just being authentically showing up authentically with whatever is presenting itself. There's vulnerability there, right? So also communicating with my Jen and just letting her know, hey, I'm okay. I just need to just kind of check out for a bit. Of course, there's concern and worry about, oh my gosh, are you okay? Does it have anything to do with me? Is there something wrong? It's just like, no, it's just time for me to just rest and be chill. And so being able to have that vulnerable exchange, obviously connection, certainly connection to self, that sort of loops back into the authenticity piece. Ton of compassion. It's like, this is how it is right now. It's okay. It's not the way the mind says that it should be, or is telling you that it ought to be, but it's just this way right now. So remaining connected to that part, and then also finding some sense, I think, of meaning out of the experience. Meaning, um, yeah, sometimes it's the bear needs to hibernate, or there's days and appropriate times for downtime, and that is equally meaningful and purposeful as those days when I'm quote unquote being productive and running around and adding value and doing all kinds of things at the clinic. So anyway, so I thought, let's today spend some time exploring this idea of wholeheartedness, and of course it starts with uh, mindfulness. So let's start by closing our eyes, dropping into the here and now, and noticing this is how it is right now in this moment. So some of you were probably really busy before getting on this call, doing things and checking things off your to-do list and getting stuff done. And then suddenly we find ourselves in this place of stillness, not moving, getting something completely different done. Maybe some of you were having a really slow morning. Now this feels very directional in terms of, oh, now we're actually doing something very specific. Just a reminder, the specific thing we're doing is just being with whatever's happening right now. Noticing sounds, sensations on the skin, nostrils, breath coming and going. Doing a body scan, just noticing feet and the legs, hips, belly and chest, long spine, head. I'm just noticing, what does the body feel like right now? And then putting on the table this question around wholeheartedness. Maybe just start there. Like, what would it mean? What does it mean to be wholehearted in this moment? What's pretty common for the mind to do to answer that question is come up with a it's like a little list of, well, if I were wholehearted, then I'd be doing this or I'd be experiencing that. Just notice if that was the knee jerk reaction to that question. See if you can flex your mindfulness skill set and see about what would wholeheartedness look or feel like if it just had to do with this present moment right here, right now, not about a future state of being. And what's the relationship between wholeheartedness and vulnerability? What is it about right now that I may need to make space for or allow in order to really be in that state of wholeheartedness? Continuing to breathe, being aware of breath coming and going, exploring the link between wholeheartedness and self connection, also connection with others. What role does connection play in wholeheartedness? Returning back to curiosity and openness. Allowing whatever is coming up to have its space. How does wholeheartedness affect our sense of meaning and purpose in our lives and in this moment? Does wholeheartedness amplify or strengthen that sense of meaning? The antidote to exhaustion is not rest, it's wholeheartedness. Just see how that resonates for you. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Just letting go, relaxing the neck, the shoulders, chest, belly. Just let it go. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale through the nose. Slow, long exhale through the mouth. Keep going if you can. All the air out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to the session. Hope that was a good example, I think, of how the role that the foundational role that mindfulness plays in all of these things that we practice here. And so there's a connection, obviously, between mindfulness and wholeheartedness. And I hope it clicked for you, or I hope it worked. So thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow. Stick around for a few more if you want to chat.